My name is Michael Bear, and I live in the United States in Spokane, Washington. I've taught in the Spokane Public School District for 10 years now, and I've also taught special education programs for young children here in the public libraries in Spokane. Currently, I teach at the community school, which is a project-based learning school here in Spokane, and I earned my certificate in teaching English to speakers of other languages at Gonzaga University. I'd like to read you a story, and I have a special request from my friend Burke. Burke is my bear that lives with me. And you love stories, don't you, Burke? Burke loves stories. And Burke asked me to read a special story just for you. It's called Goodnight Moon, and it's one of Burke's favorites, right? Yes, it is. Okay, so Burke, you ready to go? Yeah. Okay, here we go. You sit down now and listen closely. Now, the moon is the big moon up in the sky, just like this. The moon. And the story is about saying good night to the moon when it is getting time for you to go to sleep. So here we go. Good night, moon. In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon, and a picture of the cow jumping over the moon. And there were three little bears sitting in chairs, just like Burke. One, two, three. Three little bears sitting in chairs. And there were two little kittens. One, two. Mew, two little kittens. And a little toy house and a little toy mouse, and a comb, and a brush, and a bowl full of mush, and a quiet old lady who was whispering, hush. And so we say, good night, room. Good night, moon. Good night, cow jumping over the moon. And good night, light. Good night. And the red balloon, and good night, bears, like Burke, off to bed. Good night, kittens, good night, chairs, good night, mittens, and good night, clocks, and good night, socks. Good night, little house, and good night, mouse. Good night, comb, and good night, brush, and good night, nobody. Good night, mush. And good night to the old lady whispering, hush. Good night, stars. Good night, air. Good night, noises everywhere. I hope to see you soon.